Hi everyone, we're the Library Book Drop team. I'm Andrew Gao.
I'm Ezra Belgrave.
I'm Trejo.
I'm Ava Ganeshan.
And I'm Alexander Mavrov.
And this is our final design video. We hope you enjoy.
In 2015, Perkins Library was forced to remove their outdoor book drop due to the damage it was causing to books. This was caused by excessive heat and humidity buildup inside the main compartment, resulting in a microclimate which was extremely harmful to the book's structural integrity. The removal of the book drop, however, led to numerous complaints from off-campus patrons, as it forced them to pay for parking and walk all the way into the library to return their books. As a result, our design goal was to modify the book drop to regulate temperature and humidity, so in hopes of preserving the book's conditions and pleasing the clients so it could be reinstalled. Based on the design problem, we came up with 4 design criteria. They were to keep the humidity below 55%, humidity fluctuations within 5% of the mean temperature between 40 and 80%, and maintain the pre-existing capacity of the tent, 100 books. All of these were proposed by librarians.
The final design includes 4 components that attack the 3 main design blocks. To solve the problem of humidity regulation and decrease relative humidity fluctuations, we constructed a small container to hold desiccant salts, which absorb moisture from the air. Then we also installed a unit containing 4 fans, which would increase circulation in the air and ensure even dehumidification instead of just local dehumidification. To tackle the issue of temperature regulation, we decided to install infrared coating to decrease heating from infrared radiation, and an awning to decrease exposure to direct sunlight. Since we did not have to alter the size of the book drop, we did not change the pre-existing capacity of 100 books, which was our 4th design block.
The infrared coating was a white layer of reflective paint which we coated the entire box with. We implemented it with the hopes that it would deflect some of the direct sunlight that reaches the box, effectively lowering the internal temperature. We justified the solution over several other active solutions because it requires next to no maintenance. Next, we constructed an awning that would extend over the sides of the box except for the front that the user interacts with. We justified the inclusion of the awning due to its low maintenance requirements and its ability to block sunlight even further. We used the solution dyed acrylic fabric, which is water and UV resistant. This also does not shrink or stretch, all of which work together towards our goal of decreasing both temperature and maintenance time.
For decreasing humidity, we utilized desiccants, which are humidity decreasing salts, as our main passive solution. We constructed a desiccant container holder in the shape of a cylinder, approximately 16 inches long with a 3.5 inch diameter, with a mesh layer in the middle and a removable sliding compartment on the bottom. The idea is that when the desiccants absorb the water, it will drip into the compartment below, and the librarians can empty the compartment when they come to remove the books. We 3D printed the compartment as it was easiest to achieve the shape that we desired. Finally, we placed 4 small fans on the roof of the book drop in order to increase air circulation. They are approximately 2 by 2 inches and are placed at the 4 corners of a PVC square frame. We justified their inclusion due to their ability to increase the air circulation and thus make the desiccant container more effective. We also constructed a prototype of the removable compartment and drilled holes into it. These holes serve to introduce airflow and air circulation into the book drop, and this increases the amount of air that is reaching the desiccant container, thus increasing their effectiveness.
We tested our final prototype for 4 days in the Duke greenhouse, where it was stored in a room held between 60 and 70% humidity and 80 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. We checked back periodically to take measurements of current temperature and humidity, compiled the results, and constructed graphs of the data. Our results showed that the prototype was successful in regulating absolute humidity, keeping it far under 55%, and fluctuations in humidity, keeping it between 5% in each direction. However, our design failed to regulate the temperature within the desired range. We were not able to keep it between 40 and 80 degrees. Instead, it matched the ambient temperature outside of the box. We concluded that in order to properly contain temperature, we'd have to install an active cooling instrument. We did not have to test the design criteria for the capacity of the books, as the modifications that we made did not change the size of the actual book container at all, meaning the capacity is the exact same as before. Our future work for this project includes installing solar panels to power fans on top, repainting the reflective coating, designing and installing a low-maintenance active temperature regulating system, and drilling holes in the original removable compartment to replace the temporary one.